USA.
Okay.
Good. Nice. So you're currently living in the USA. Where in the USA are you living?
Virginia.
Okay, nice. Virginia's a pretty place. Um, okay, and what are you doing, and how long are you going to stay?
Um, I'm come here to study English, and the next year I'm going to start the college here.
Nice. Awesome. That's exciting. So
Yeah.
you came to study English, and next
Yeah.
year you're gonna start college. Cool. What are you going to study?
Civil engineering.
Nice. Okay, really cool. That's great. And Mohammed, welcome to class as well. Mohammed, how are you doing?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Mohammed, where are you from?
I am from Saudi Arabia.
Okay, nice. And so again, welcome to class. It's nice to meet you.
Nice
Andre,
to meet you too.
welcome. Nice. Andre, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you, teacher. And you?
Okay. Andre, you're gonna have to raise the volume on your microphone because I can't hear you very well.
Can you hear me?
So yeah, again, Andre, I can't hear you very well at all.
Very bad.
I can hear some noise, but I don't know if that's you. So yeah, you're just gonna have to raise the volume on your microphone. Um,
Uh,
I can hear everybody else, but
hey, teacher, can you hear me? Hey, who?
a little bit better.
Okay, go ahead. I hope it will be better in the future.
Okay, I think it's getting a little bit better. Good. And Audie, welcome to class. Audie, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Yes, I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
Okay, nice. And so yeah, it's good to see you again, Audie. Um,
Yeah.
okay. And Aline, what about you? What do you do for fun? What do you like to do for fun, Aline?
I like to practice some exercise. I like to enjoy time with friends. You know, all the things that everybody likes to do, I think.
Okay, nice. So you like to exercise, spend time with your friends, all
Yes.
those things that most people like to do. Good. What
Or
do you
not
do?
because I'm like to go out with some place with natural and camps. I don't know how to say. Spend some times in the natural and camps there. Camps can be camps when
Okay.
you pass all the night in the natural
Yeah, camp.
camp.
So I like to go into nature and camp.
Yes.
Good. Nice. Okay, that's good. I love camping. I like going hiking, things like that. Those are a lot of fun.
Mhm.
Okay, and Mohammed, what about you? What do you do for fun? What do you like to do?
Hello, teacher. Uh, I like to. I like watching TV, watching movies, and jogging and swimming.
Nice. Okay. And do you have any favorite movies? Do you have any favorite movies?
Yes, a new movie. Its name is The Fault in Our Stars.
Okay,
I
nice.
you know.
Okay,
Do you
good.
know?
Yeah. Yeah, I have never seen the movie, but I did read the book. It was a really good
Yeah.
book.
Yes.
Okay. Um, and Andre, what about you? What did you do today?
I'd wanna say that I prefer spend time with my girlfriend.
Yeah, and biking.
Yes, of course, biking, but also I'm prefer to go to movie with my girlfriend and eating some of Chinese or Japanese food.
Okay, so you like spending time with your girlfriend, going to movies, and eating Chinese or Japanese food? Yeah.
Yes,
Um,
that's right.
nice. Okay, good. Really good answer. Um, okay, and let's actually get started with today's class. We're getting up there in time. So let's start with Audie. Can you read the title and the next couple of lines?
Going to the doctors. Today we will talk about reasons why you go to the doctors, illnesses and their symptoms, medical verbs and verb conjunctions,
Good. The only small thing, conjugations.
Sorry,
conjugation.
teacher.
Yes.
Sorry, but how can I uh, put the picture bigger?
So you can't raise the size of the picture. I could try. Does that help a little bit? That's about as big as I can get it while still getting the picture.
No, because actually I can open the. It's just black my.
Okay. If you click on my name, does that help?
Mm,
Or is it still black?
it's still black, but it's okay. I just listen.
No, don't do that. It's an easy fix. So a couple things you can do is leave class and come right back, and that will help.
Okay.
Um, yeah, try that, and if that doesn't work, we'll go to something
Okay.
else.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Bye. See you in a second. Audie, can you repeat conjugations?
Conjugations.
Perfect. And good. Audie, can you ask Mohammed the first question?
Hello, Mohammed.
Hello.
What are some tools doctor use?
Uh, there is many tools like temperature and headphone. Sorry, it's not headphone. It's something like a headphone for check the heart.
Okay. Yeah, so like that would be a stethoscope.
Yes, you know this is medical vocabulary. It is first
Yeah,
time I
that's a hard vocabulary word for sure.
yes, it's first time. And and something like a small wood for check the mouth. I mean, put it in the tongue, you know, for see
Yeah.
the. Also, I don't know. It is a vocabulary, medical
Yeah.
vocabulary.
So yeah, that would be a tongue depressor. Um, hopefully,
Yes.
um, yeah, good. So those are good ones. And Fernando, can you think of any other tools that doctors use?
Maybe liter. Li-
A litter. Oh, oh my
A
goodness.
liter
A litter it
is like
works.
a bed.
Yeah, a stretcher.
Okay.
So you could call them litters. A way more common word is a stretcher.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one. Nice. Can anybody else think of any other tools that doctors might use?
What is the tools for injections?
Okay. You could say it's a needle or a syringe.
Syringe.
Yeah, a syringe. So it's like syringe.
I would
Maybe like
say,
that.
I would say,
What's that?
I would say that also they usually use the streaks, streaks,
What was that? Streaks?
streaks. Strix. Strix. Yeah, Strix.
I'm not sure what a streak is.
Oh, sorry, bandage. Bandage.
Okay.
They use
Okay. Bandages.
bandage
Good. Yeah. So they definitely use bandages. Good.
and knife.
Okay. And so, Mohammed, can you ask Fernando the second question?
Hi, Fernando.
Hey, hi.
How often do you go to the doctor?
When I was in Colombia, I went to the doctor 4 times a year. And when I have an accident or when I was really sick, also I went to the doctor.
Nice. Also went to the doctor. Good. That's an awesome answer. Okay. And Fernando, can you ask Andre the next question?
Andre, do you have a doctor? What is his or her name? When was the last time you went to doctor's office?
Sorry.
Sorry. First of all, I would say that I haven't a personal doctor.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. I the last time that I was on the doctor office, it was about half year ago. It was dentist.
Okay. It was
The
the
dentist.
dentist.
Yes, it was the dentist.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Andre, actually, Aline, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Can you see the picture?
Yes, now I
Perfect.
can.
Nice. And so, Andre, can you ask Aline the same question?
Do you have a doctor? What is her name? When was the last time you went to the doctor office?
Okay. Yes, I have. His name is Carlota, and I went there actually 3 weeks ago, and that's it.
Nice. And that's it. Good. And did you mean his name is Carlota or her name is Carlota?
Her name, her name.
Okay, perfect. Her name is Carlota. I was wondering about that. Good. Okay. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
What mean stretcher? Is a bed, like a bed?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Perfect. And any other questions?
Yes, please. I would like to ask you about often. Is the T letter here is silent?
Yes, the T is silent, so it sounds like often.
Did the British accent? I think British accent read it often.
I don't often. Yeah, I think I don't often go. Yeah, British accent could read it. I don't often go. I think you could leave it or have it in a British accent. There's a number of different British accents. So like there's like the Queen's British English, or there's more commoner British English. So it really depends. In the United States, it's virtually always silent. Nobody says often.
Okay.
I think very few people say often, but it could be done. It's not unheard of, maybe, but
Okay.
it's very rare. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, good. Let's go to the next page. And let's go through these vocabulary words. Aline, can you read the title and the first 4 words?
Okay, vocabulary. Allergy. All the words?
Just the first 4.
Okay. Allergy.
So the first 4.
Okay, sorry. Allergy, pill, fracture, and headache.
Good. Fracture.
Fracture. Okay.
Good. Really good pronunciation of everything else, though. Audie, what about the next 5 words?
Headache, no. Bleeding, cough, cold, nausea, stomachache,
Okay.
Stomachache.
Yeah, stomach ache. Can you repeat stomach ache?
stomachache,
Stomachache.
Yeah, stomach ache. Good.
nausea,
Stomach ache. And nausea.
nausea,
Good. And then cough.
cough.
Yeah, cough.
I'm always having trouble with GH.
Yeah, the GHF sound is really weird. But yeah, it's one of those ones. So again, with like, that's a really common one as well. Laugh
Laugh.
sounds.
Oh yes.
But good. And does anybody have any questions about any of these words?
Cough.
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 Maybe.
Cough. What
It's
is
like
cough? Okay, yes.
Uh-huh. Good. Okay, and yeah, so
Nausea. How about nausea?
how about what?
How about nausea? Nausea.
Nausea. Nausea.
Nausea.
Yeah, and so what does nausea mean? Does anybody know? Nausea.
Nausea.
Is when you don't feel well in the stomach.
Okay. So yeah, when your stomach doesn't feel well.
Nausea.
Yeah, so that's nausea. When you feel like you're going to vomit or throw up. When you feel like you are going to be sick, maybe.
Okay.
Okay, and so yeah. Any other questions? Any other questions here?
No.
Okay. Good. And yeah, yeah. Let's go on to the next page. Let's skip that, and I think we're actually past that as well. Let's move on to this, and let's have Mohammed. Can you read the title?
Sentences advanced. Conjugate the missing verb.
Good. Nice job with conjugate. Okay, and Fernando, can you try the first one?
I need to see a doctor right away.
Awesome. I need to see a doctor right away. Okay. And Andre, what about the next one?
My throat is sore. What do you have anything that I could take?
Perfect. Nice job. What about the next one, Aline?
I don't know. You badly. You are. I don't know. Pretty badly. You are going to need a few stitches for that cut. Can someone help me?
Is
Feels.
in present continuous?
You feels pretty
Yeah,
bad.
present continuous.
Pretty
And
bad.
those are stitches, by the way.
You feel pretty bad. You
No?
look
Yes,
pretty
you are bleeding pretty badly. You are
Yeah,
going to need a few stitches for that cut.
exactly. You are bleeding pretty badly. You're going to need a few stitches for that cut. Can you repeat that sentence, Aline?
You are bleeding pretty badly. You are going to need a few touches for that cut.
Stitches.
for
Stitches.
that cut.
Stitches.
Good. Okay. Do you know what a stitch is, Aline?
No.
Okay. And so I sent a picture. It doesn't often work on that same page. It doesn't work there either. Hold on. Try to, there it is. So that's a stitch. So when you get cut and you sew up a wound, you use stitches. So those are stitches. Does that make sense, Aline?
Yes.
Okay. And yeah, do you have any other questions on this sentence, Aline?
Yes, blending. Blending.
Bleeding.
Okay. Bleeding. What does bleeding mean? Does anybody know?
Yes. When the blood come out from body.
Yeah, when blood comes out of your body. Blood comes out of your body. Exactly. Okay. Any other questions, Aline?
No. Thanks.
Okay. Good. And David, welcome to class. David, how are you doing?
Hello, Joshua. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Okay. And I think we are on Audie. Audie, can you read and fill in the next sentence?
My ankle is swelling to the size of a balloon. It's either sprained or broken.
Nice. You could say that. Is swelling to the size of a balloon. It's either sprained or broken. Really good pronunciation of those ed endings. Good work. We could also use the present perfect and say has swollen.
Has swollen, okay.
But either are correct. It just changes the meaning a little bit. Okay. And what about the next one, Mohammed?
I feel cough for the past 3 days. I am feeling yes,
So
I am
that's
feeling
Try to use one of these verbs. So, hold on, sorry. So one of those verbs. And it's in the present perfect progressive.
present perfect progressive. I need
No. Can I help you?
please.
It is I have been coughing for the past 3 days. I think I have the flu.
I have been coughing for the past 3 days.
Yeah. Can you read the whole sentence one more time, Mohammed?
Yes, I have been coughing for the past 3 days. I think I have the flu.
Nice. Okay, perfect. Does anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
Okay. Okay, good. All right, let's go to the next page then. And let's try to read this. Let's have Fernando. Can you play the little boy?
Okay.
And let's have David. Can you play the doctor?
Okay. I told you I'm not sick. What's that? Will it hurt?
David, are you there? Okay, Andre, can you play the doctor?
It's a tongue depressor. It won't hurt at all.
What's that? Will it hurt?
It's a stethoscope. It won't hurt at all.
What's that? Will it hurt?
It's a kettle prod. It hurts a little less than a branding iron. Little less than a branding iron. Little kids have no sense of humor.
Nice. Okay, good. And so, Aline, what do you think of this comic? What do you think it means? Actually, first of all, let's ask for any questions. Does anybody have any questions about anything that's said here? Any questions about these words?
What is cattle prod?
Okay, a cattle prod. Does anybody know what a cattle prod is?
I don't know. I'm confused about that.
Okay. So this is a picture, it's kind of small, of a cattle prod. It's just a type of tool that electrocutes cattle slightly in order to help them move. So that's a cattle prod, and a branding iron is also something that is used on cattle. Branding iron. So it's something that you use on cattle to like mark your own cattle. So it's to say that this is like my horse, or this is my cattle. So this is an example of a branding iron. You heat up one end really hot, and then you put the other end into the cattle or something. This is another good picture of a branding iron. So that's a branding iron. So it just burns a mark into something. Okay, and so any other questions? Okay, Aline, what do you think of this comic? What's happening here?
The boy is carried by the toys, by the medical toys, by the medical
Tools.
tools. And the doctor is have fun with the boy, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he's joking with the boy.
Joking with the boy, yes.
With the boy, yeah, for sure. And the boy gets really scared. Okay. Aline, can you ask Audie the question at the bottom of the page?
Of what? Were you ever afraid of going to the doctors? Why?
Actually, I never afraid going to the doctors, but when I was a kid, I remember that I'm really afraid for going to the doctor because I'm afraid to be injected. I don't know in English how to say it correctly. To be injected.
I'm afraid of being injected.
I'm afraid being injected. So it is the correct
Yeah, I'm
words
afraid of
for
getting a shot. Getting
I'm
a
afraid.
shot. So we call them shots in English as well. So you could say I'm afraid of getting an injection. I'm afraid of being injected. I'm afraid of getting a shot. All of those would work.
Okay.
So, what about advice that usually doctors have on the picture? Third picture.
I'm not sure I can hear you very well. Can you repeat your question?
What about the tool that that doctor really have?
What about the tools that doctors really have? I don't know what you mean.
Doctor says that he have a cattle prod.
Yeah.
What really he have?
Okay. It looks like it's a tool to look inside your ear, and I'm not sure what it's called in English actually.
Okay. I got you.
I'm gonna look it up though, so hold on one second. I want to find out what it's called. It's an otoscope. An otoscope? Okay, yeah, so otoscope. It's kind of a technical name. Not very common, but yeah, that's an otoscope, I think. Any other questions? Any other questions? Okay, maybe Mohammed, what about you? Were you ever afraid of going to the doctors, and why?
Yes, when I am a children, when I am
I
a child,
was
or
a child.
when I was a child, I am afraid about the needle, just a needle.
I was afraid
Yes.
of needles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so we'd use the plural of needles because it's just all needles. You're not afraid of one specific needle. You're afraid of all needles. So we'd say, when I was a child, I was afraid of needles. Can you repeat that sentence?
When I was a child, I was afraid of needles.
Good. Okay, nice. I think that's a common childhood fear. Needles are not the most pleasant things to be around. Okay, good. Does anybody have any last questions or comments for this page? Any last questions or comments?
No.
Okay. And let's have Mohammed. Can you ask Fernando the first question?
Sure. What is she feeling?
I think that she maybe have a headache.
Headache. Yes.
Good. How would we change this word?
What?
So I think that maybe you said have a headache? How do we change that?
Has.
Has, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Can you read that sentence one more time?
I think that maybe she has a headache.
Perfect. Fernando, actually, I'm not sure if David is back. David, are you back? Okay. Fernando, can you ask Andre the second question?
What do you do when you feel like this?
I'd wanna say that I tend to go to sleep if it's possible.
Okay.
If it's not possible, maybe if I'm on work, I I'm tend to open the door and just breathing on fresh air.
Nice. If I'm at work.
If I'm at work.
Okay, good. I think that's good. Can you read those sentences one more time? I made some small corrections. So can you read that one more time?
I want to say that I tend to go to sleep if it's possible. If it's not possible, like if I'm at work, I tend to open the door and just breathe the fresh air. I I uh,
Nice.
I wanted to say the window instead of door.
Okay, good. Um, nice. I just tend to just open the window and breathe some fresh air. I think that's great. Really good work. Um, okay, and Andre, can you ask Aline the next question?
If you were a doctor, what would you recommend?
Mm, I would recommend that you wait some hours, and if doesn't stop, you take some medicine.
Okay. Okay. So if you're saying a hypothetical you, that would work. I would recommend that you wait a few hours. If it doesn't stop, you should take some
Oh, you should take some.
medicine. Nice. That's good. I think that's great. Really good answer. Um, okay. And does anybody have any questions on this page?
Yes, teacher. Can you explain me what is the meaning of tend?
Tend?
No,
Oh, tend.
tend.
Yeah. Yeah. Andre, can you explain tend?
Then it's mean that if I'm really want to do something.
Okay, okay. I understand. Thank
Hey,
you.
yeah. Good. My tendency.
You're welcome.
Yeah. What I normally do. My tendency is to. So I tend to. My tendency is to. What I normally do is. Good. Any other questions? Okay. And let's go to the next page. Let's have Audie. Can you read the title?
Okay. I'm sorry, I read the whole pages.
Sorry, can you just read the title?
Okay. Dialogue practice.
Good. Okay. And Brian, welcome to class. Brian, how are you doing?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine.
Nice. It's good to see you again, Brian.
Okay.
Okay. And Audie, can you read the role of the doctor? And Mohammed, can you play the role of the patient?
Okay. Hi, come on in and have a seat. Now, what seems to be problems?
I have a rash on my arm.
How long have you had a rash?
It's been about a week.
Are you taking anything for it?
I put some cream on it, but it doesn't seem to be helping.
I see. Are you allergic to any medication?
Not that I know of.
I'm going to give you a prescription for sun ointment. I want you to apply it 3 times a day. You should also avoid stretching your skin, and it's important to use as a little soap as possible. Make an appointment next week if it doesn't get better over the next few days.
Okay,
Nice.
doctor.
Oh, that was perfect. Okay, a couple small things. I think, Audie, can you repeat medications?
Medication. Medications.
Nice. And then prescription.
Prescriptions.
Yeah, prescriptions. Or, sorry, that's singular prescription. Other than that, that was really good. Does anybody have any questions about anything in this dialogue? Any questions?
Yes. What is ointment?
Okay. Does anybody know what ointment is? What's ointment mean?
It's a kind of, I don't know how to say, a liquid or a little pasta to have in the skin.
Like a cream?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
a cream.
Oh,
Yeah. Good. I think you're talking about a paste, Aline, too. Remember, pasta is something that you eat.
Yeah, I can find the word to something screen. Yeah, that's. I know.
Yeah. So cream, paste,
Cream,
ointment.
cream. Yes, cream.
Cream.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Any other questions?
Prescription.
Teacher,
Yes.
what is pronunciation the patient?
Patient.
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 Yeah.
Patient.
Yeah. Patient.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
the question, we wouldn't say who to say. How? How do you say patient?
All right. I write wrong.
That's okay. How do you pronounce patient?
All right.
Would work as well. But good. Okay. And any other questions here? Any other questions on this page? All right. Let's go to the next one. And let's have Mohammed. Can you ask Fernando the first question?
Sure. Fernando, what is the patient's problem?
patient's problem? About the last page?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, the patient's problem is his skin itchy.
Okay. His skin is itchy. He has a what? What does he have?
Rash.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a rash.
okay.
Okay. Good. Fernando, can you actually, David, are you there?
Are you there?
Okay. And so, Fernando, can you ask Brian the second question?
Okay, how long has the patient had the problem?
Me, teacher?
Brian, yeah.
I don't know. How long has the patient had the problem? I don't know, teacher. Oh, okay. Uh, where? All right. It's been about with. It's been about a week.
Okay. How would you answer this question? So, how long has the patient had the problem?
Um, he feel. So he has had.
Hmm?
But
He has had the.
I don't know.
So you could
He
say
had a
problem.
he had a problem.
Yeah. So, for how long?
2 week. I don't know.
Uh,
Oh, one day.
Not quite. A week, remember?
A week.
Yeah.
All right.
So he says, how long have you had the rash? It's been about a week.
Having about all right.
And then, so how long has the patient had the problem? So because the question has had, you'd want to use the present perfect in the answer too. So he has had it for about a week.
What
Use that-
what did had?
Brian, where are you from?
Honduras?
Ha tenido. So él ha tenido el problema por alrededor de una semana. ¿Me entiendes?
No, no, no. No lo escuché bien.
Okay. So in Spanish we would say él ha tenido.
Oh,
So he has had. So it's the present perfect tense. Tense of the verb to have.
okay. Has is past. Has is past. Has.
So has is the present tense. Has is the present tense, and had is the past. It's actually the participle.
All right.
So that's when we use the present perfect tense, is the present tense of the verb to have plus the participle of the verb.
Okay. Why the use to?
To?
Why use it? Why use to?
Because that's the form of the verb. So in Spanish, you'd use the verb haber, I think. So it's like he hemos han. So
Yeah.
he tenido. So he tenido. I have had. So I have had. Is that? In English, we use the present tense of the verb to have. So the present perfect is present of to have plus the participle of the verb. So usually it's just the past tense. Sometimes it changes. So you can say has swollen. He has eaten. Or I have been. Or, in this case, I have had. Does that make sense, Brian?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, teacher.
You're welcome. So can you read this sentence one more time?
He has had the rash problem for about a week.
Yeah. And so we can say the rash or the problem. So he's had the rash for about a week. I think that's great. Really nice job.
Okay.
And Brian, can you ask Andre the next question?
What has the patient done about the problem?
The patient is trying to actually he didn't do anything until go to a doctor.
Okay, that's not quite accurate. It's a good answer, really good grammar. What's a better answer, though, Brian? Not Brian, sorry, Andre.
What's the better? But doctor was confused about that.
Okay, so close. What has the patient done about the problem? So,
Patient, he actually he put some cream on it.
nice. Okay, good. Really good answer. And good grammar. Andre, can you ask Aline the next question?
What does the doctor recommend to the patient?
He recommends, actually, he prescribes some ointment to put in the skin.
Okay.
On the skin.
Ointment.
Yeah, on the patient's skin. Okay. What else does he recommend? Is there anything else?
And he recommend to he doesn't
Fresh.
rash his skin.
He recommend don't use the soap.
Not using soap.
Soap, and if it doesn't help, he recommend to he made an appointment
Yeah.
for more to go to a doctor one more time.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So can you read that sentence one more time? Can you read that whole second sentence one more time?
Me?
I think I'm not sure who was answering. It sounded like Andri or Mohammed. I'm not sure who was speaking last. Who was speaking last? Can you read that one more time?
He prescribes ointment to put on the patient's skin. He recommends not scratching his skin, not using soap, and if it doesn't help, he recommends he makes an appointment to go to the doctor one more time.
Yeah, and actually in this case, he recommends he make an appointment to go to the doctor one more time. It's a little bit tricky, but good.
Yes, it sounds maybe it sounds weird.
Yeah.
We should get rid one either he recommend or he make.
No, so the doctor recommends, the man make.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so he recommends he make. He recommends the patient make. But good, that's awesome. And does anybody have any questions on this page? Okay. Okay, good. Let's go to the next page. And let's try this. And let's have Audie. Can you read the title?
Dialogue. Try your own.
Okay. And so some ailments are the flu, sore throat, indigestion, sprained ankle, or cuts. Audie.
Ailments. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ailments, flu, sore throat, indigestion, sprained ankle, cuts.
Okay, good. Can you repeat sprained?
Sprained.
Good. And indigestion.
Indigestion. Indigestion.
Yeah, indigestion.
Indigestion.
Good. Okay. And so, yeah, let's try this. Audie, can you play the doctor? And let's have Fernando. Can you play the patient?
Okay.
Hi, come on in and have a seat. Now, what seems to be a problem?
I have had the flu.
How long you have been?
It's been about a week.
How long you have been?
Okay. Audie, maybe how long have you been sick?
How long have you been?
How long have you been sick? How long have you had it? Okay. And Audie, can you read your next line?
Are you taking anything for it?
I try to.
Remember.
No. I ate chicken soup.
Mm-hmm. I see. I see. Are you allergic to any medication?
No, I'm not.
Okay, I'm going to make a prescription to prescribe. I want you to take more rest. Prescribe. I'm going to prescribe. You should also avoid. I'm not a doctor. You should also avoid for eating something fries. And it's important to and it's important to drink medicines that I have in the prescription.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I didn't quite hear it.
And it's important to you to drink the medicines that I have in the prescription.
Okay, so the medicine that I have prescribed.
Prescribe.
Okay, good. I think that's awesome. Okay, and make an appointment in the next week if it doesn't get better over the next few days. We're actually a little bit over time. Does anybody have any last questions before we finish up?
I have a question. Can we
Okay.
have material on today's topic?
Can we have what?
The material, I mean, the document that you have.
Yeah.
That you have.
The material.
Yeah.
Yeah, the material links.
Okay, I need to save it, so it'll take a minute. So yeah, if you want to wait around for a while, it'll take maybe 3 minutes for me to save this as something else. So I just need to save it in its own file and then as a different file that you guys can use. Okay. Okay. And so if you go into Google Drive, it should be there momentarily. And you can download it from Google Drive. Again, hold on just a little bit.
Okay, teacher, I'm going to the next class.
Hey class, hey students.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for the class.
Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
There it is. Okay, and so yeah, class is uploading, and then I'll share it with you guys. Yeah, and so you guys should be able to download it. Can you download the class or the slide
Uh,
in Google
yes,
Drive?
uh, uh, yes, we can. Thank you, teacher.
Okay, perfect. See you guys.
Okay, bye for now, teacher.
Bye.